Tonight, there is word White House officials are considering new preemptive pardons by President Biden before he leaves office. This comes as the president's pardon of his son, Hunter, continues to draw anger and criticism from both parties, including a number of Democrats. Veteran Democratic Congressman Jim Clyburn is not one of those individuals. He believes the president was right in his pardon, and he joins us now. Mr. Clyburn, thank you very much for joining us. It's great to see you. A good number of your fellow Democrats have harshly criticized.
Thank you very much for having me.
All right, yes, sir. I covered you for a long time as whip when I was walking the halls of the House of Representatives, so I appreciate you being here. But a good number of your fellow Democrats harshly criticized President Biden for that pardon of his son because he had been so adamant that he would not do it.
It just gives the American people a sense that there's one system for the rich and powerful and another system for everybody else, which is one of the reasons why we haven't been able to keep Donald Trump from coming back here.
His statement was based upon the fact that he believed that this was a political process that led to this conviction of his son. I strongly disagree with that.
Mr. Clyburn, that was Senator Bennett of Colorado and Congressman Stanton of the Democratic caucus there in the House. So will this tarnish the president's legacy, as some have alleged?
Well, I don't think so. Thank you so much for having me. Look, I'm a father, and so is Joe Biden. 2 weeks ago, I was with him at a dinner, sat next to him, and I told him at the time that considering the season that we are about to approach, I would hope that you be a father to your son. Everybody knows that but for his relationship to you as President of the United States, the object of a lot of unfair untruths, he would not have gone the distance he's gone in this system. And even those two gentlemen who I admire and respect that you just had on, they know that. If this had been one of their sons, it never would have gotten to this point. What was the crime? Filling out a form to get a gun, and you did not tell the truth on the form, and the gun you never used, it was taken from you and thrown away. And all he did was deny drug use when he filled out the form. That ended up in a felony and a conviction that I don't think would have happened to anybody else, including the children of the two gentlemen you just interviewed.
Congressman Clyburn, you obviously, as you've just related the story, have the president's ear. That's no secret, dating back to the 2020 campaign. So let me ask you this. Have you specifically urged President Biden to pardon preemptively Donald Trump?
I have not urged the president directly, but I did have that discussion with members of his staff that I thought he ought to do that. I think we need to clear the air in this country, get this election, because I think that we are trying to run a government on behalf of all the people of this country. And if we spend all of our time going forward pursuing Trump or Trump pursuing Liz Cheney, Jack Smith, Dr. Fauci, that is what we need to get off the table. And so I've asked the president's people to consider preemptive pardons for all those people. Get it off the table. Because I know Donald Trump, and I think the country knows Donald Trump. And as soon as he gets to the point where he can get the credit for it, he'll do it. And so I asked the president to move forward doing this.
And Congressman Clyburn, that's a startling revelation, at least to my ears. And what was his reaction?
Well, I don't know what his reaction was. I told you I was doing it with my staff, with his staff.
With the staff. Okay, what was their reaction?
I'm not talking directly about this.
Yeah. What was their reaction?
They listen. They listen. And they listen. And they says, we'll convey what you said to the president. And so I'm waiting to get what the president's response might be.
Okay. Well, you've made some news here tonight on our show, and I appreciate that very much, Congressman Clyburn.
Thank you for watching, and make sure you go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.